Hey everybody, this is Epic Ezra. I just want to talk about capitalization. So, I made a video yesterday, and it was basically saying that depending on how you grew up depends on how you see the way you can accomplish certain things. Now, let me mention why I said the word capitalization. Capitalization is a term that basically means you are capitalizing off of something. You're capitalizing off of your gifts. Okay? Research shows that people who grew up in poverty are more than 50% less likely to capitalize off of their gifts and their talents, even if they're genius level. Genius level people who grew up in poverty are more than 50% less likely to capitalize off of what they are good at because they're impoverished, because they are not given the skills, they're not given the resources, and they've never seen these resources, so they don't know what they can actually do, right? So they live this mediocre life forever because they believe they have to, because they've never been shown that they can achieve more. I'm a prime example. Listen, my entire life I was an introvert. My entire life, honestly, up to like high school, and even more so for the later parts of high school, I'm just a nerd who goes to this school, who doesn't fit in with anybody who looks like him, and the people who don't look like me don't like me that much either, so there's not really much I can do, right? And I mean, my family wasn't super poor, but we weren't rich by any means. And I never saw any male in my family do anything drastically amazing, especially a male who was as different as I was, because a lot of the things that I was into was not the status quo for a black male. So I was following this path basically that led to mediocrity. But then, all of a sudden, I went to a leadership camp. When I went to that camp, I experienced, you got it, brother, you got it. I experienced enough of a jolt. Just running to catch the bus. I experienced enough of a jolt in my life at these two leadership camps 2 weeks in a row that made me think that I could change the world and that I could be a better person and that I could be a leader. It all took was 2 weeks, and then just continuous reminders after that. But that 2 week period was like a jolt that said, you're not a loser. You can't do something. Regardless of what you look like. Everybody has purpose. That's what those 2 weeks did. So, some people don't have that. Some people aren't going to get a 2 week leadership camp where they're going to learn that they can have a large positive impact on society. A lot of people who are impoverished or live in a community where the large mindset is that they can't do anything, they're not going to, have an experience where someone's going to say, hey, you're too short, you're right. Or you're short, you're right, not too short. You're right, your skin is darker. No, girl, you are too tall. You know what? You'll be fat forever. You might live in a community like that where people are pooping on you, and because they see things a certain way, they say you have to. And they're projecting these self-limiting beliefs. But I'm here to tell you in this video, that perspective is there. Own the fact that perspective is there, and now choose every single day to overcome that perspective and capitalize on what you're good at. Okay? Take inventory. Write down the things that you want to do, that you're passionate about, and start working on those things 1 hour a day. Maybe 5 minutes a day to start, and then slowly increase it over time, guys. Capitalize on the things that you want to do, and capitalize on who you are. My main thing is capitalize. Recognize that you live in a society that has self-limiting beliefs as a whole that have been projected on you. Own the fact that they are there. Stop lying to yourself, acting like, I just want to be average. No, more than likely, you have the ability to be amazing No, 100% likely you have the ability to be amazing in something, but you are following self-limiting beliefs and you don't have to do that. Okay? If I believed what people always thought about me, I would still be living in St. Louis, Missouri, having a boring life, surrounded by people who, probably loved me but never saw the person I am today. They never saw this. They never did. My parents thought I was an introvert. Thought I was quiet. Then I went to college. They're like, "What, you're a leader?" I was like, "Yes." It's not because of you. It's because I got in a different environment and I learned that, just because you see a leader as something doesn't mean that I can't be a different form of a leader. Anyway, guys, capitalize. That's all. Have a great day. Don't believe in your self-limiting beliefs or the limiting beliefs of those around you. Peace out.